Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I last uploaded, and so I took a break to refresh, but I think I'm ready to be back. Today's video is super exciting because I was sent the new foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm super excited to try this out, and I thought it would be fun to do a little review slash full face of ABH makeup. So yeah, if you are interested in finding out my thoughts on the foundation and the formula and everything about it, then keep on watching. Alrighty, so this is the box that the foundations came in. If you open it up, they sent me 5 shades from their light category to see if I could find a match out of this. But here is the bottle. It is a glass container. It says Anastasia on one side and then foundation on the other in a nice bold font, which I actually really like because it's kind of like screams in your face like, hello, this is foundation. Because once you have a lot of products in your bag or whatever, I get this is like a recognizable like shape and size, but just in case you're just glancing down and your bag, you'll be able to see foundation. It also utilizes a pump, which is super convenient because sometimes if it's just like a pour out kind of liquid foundation, I tend to dump the whole thing out onto my hand, which is not good. But going through some of the specs, I guess, the information. This is the luminous foundation, which means it's a like natural dewy finish. It's medium coverage. There are 50 shades launching. Like I said, I have 5 from the light category, and there's different categories. Typical with foundation launches. It is vegan, gluten-free, fragrance-free, alcohol-free. It's clinically tested, dermatologist tested. It's non-comedogenic, suitable for sensitive skin, which I tend to have somewhat sensitive skin, so I will be the judge, I guess. You get 30 milliliters or 1 fluid ounce for $38, which isn't that expensive considering what brand it is. I definitely know a lot more expensive foundations out there with like the same components and everything like that. So those are the specs of that. They sent over the shades 120W, 130N, 140N, 150W, and 160C. Along with their exciting foundation launch, they also are launching 5 loose setting powders right here. And here are the containers. They're actually pretty large jars, in my opinion. I don't know if there's larger powder containers out there, but to me, they are pretty huge. Alright, like I said, they are launching 5 essential setting powders to set fair to deep skin tones. They also claim it's butter smooth and it controls oils, but it doesn't dry out like your under eyes or anything like that. It is formulated without gluten and oil, clinically tested, cruelty-free, and vegan. For 25 grams or 0.9 ounces, it retails for $36, which is pretty up there, but I mean, if it is what it says it is, and is as good as they say, then I feel like it's worth it. I mean, if you're buying this along with a foundation, you're at like almost $80 right there. But like I said, if these items do what they say and are as good as they say, then I think it'll be worth it, just because Anastasia is a very like quality set company. Going over the 5 shades, you have translucent, which is for everybody, vanilla, which is fair to light skin tones, banana and deep peach are both medium to deep, and then last but not least there's golden orange, which is for deeper complexions. And actually, as I upload this video, you can get them because they released on the Anastasia Beverly Hills website on August 4th. They also on August 4th had an early preview of these products in Ulta stores as well as Ulta's website, and starting August 15th they're going to start rolling out on domestic retailers in-store and online. So I zoomed you guys in just a tiny bit and I primed my lids, which is why I look like a clown right now, but I primed with the staple ABH eye primer. As always, we are going to start doing the eyes before we get into the actual foundation, just to get them over with. For the eyes, I'm going to take this Z palette right here. To start out, I'm going to take that deep purple shade, which is called Deep Plum. I'm going to start packing that into my crease. And then I'm going to just wipe off the excess on that brush. And without picking anything else up, I'm going to blend out that purple a little bit. Then I'm going to take this lighter purple-ish earthy tone shade called Red Earth. Moving on, I'm going to take more of that primer just from the back of my hand, and I'm going to take a flat concealer brush, and I am just going to do a half cut crease. Picking up the shade Golden Copper, start packing that in on the outer portion of the lid, and then taking the shade right below it, Penny Metal, and putting that on the end. Alright, now I'm just going to take the new eyeliner from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to do a quick little wing. I am going to move on to the foundation now. I tried to clear up as much of my acne as I could before I got this package in, but as you can see, I have a few spots that decided to show up last minute to the party uninvited, but I was just so excited to use this that I didn't want to wait, so we can see how well it covers up that situation that I have going on. But off camera I swatched the shades and I found that I am the shade 140N right there, and I also forgot to mention that in the package they did send their foundation brush, which is right here. It's the A30, which I've never applied liquid foundation with a brush before, but I do believe that they are working hard on creating and developing a makeup sponge, like a beauty blender of some sort, but it just wasn't ready in time for this launch, which is why they included this brush instead. I think I'm going to use the brush on one half of my face and then use my beauty blender on the other half just to compare a brush versus a beauty blender. So I'm just going to take the foundation on the back of my hand. Just going to do a couple little pumps, and I'm going to take that and dot it all over this side. So, and then we're just going to take the brush and start working in the foundation. Alright, already I can tell it's very lightweight. It doesn't feel like cakey on my skin at all. And with the brush, I actually don't mind how it applied. It's pretty smooth. There's no like streaks or anything. And it covered up quite a bit of like my redness, as you can see. Alright, and you can also kind of see it is very luminous and dewy finish, which I think is kind of due at this point in time because we've had so many matte foundations. It's nice to have a good like luminous dewy finish. I'm going to take more of the foundation on the other side and see how it applies with the beauty blender. So far, typical with any like product and beauty blender, the sponge is going to do what sponges do, and it soaks up a little bit of the product, but comparably with the beauty blender and the makeup brush, the foundation brush, I don't really see like a huge difference when it comes to coverage. Like both sides turned out pretty good, and the formula, like I said, isn't like cakey feeling. It's very like lightweight, and I don't know if I'm just biased because I always use makeup sponges when it comes to like liquids, but I feel like I would use the sponge more than I would use the brush. But I do love using this brush when it comes to like their stick foundations. Alright, and now moving on to concealer, which is the only non-ABH product. I'm going to just use Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Beige, and I'm going to conceal under my eyes. Alright, and now that we have our base done, I just want to set it a little bit. And I'm thinking for my under eyes, I'm going to take Vanilla, and then for the rest of my face, I'm just going to take a little bit of the translucent one, just to make sure that there's no creasing. Like I said, vanilla under the eyes. And just at like first glance, that powder did not leave me looking crusty dusty. But yeah, the powder didn't leave me like dry and like the Sahara Desert. But it like kind of filled in my pores a little bit and is like smoothing out my skin. And I don't know if that's the foundation or the powders or just the both of them together. But quickly I'm just going to take some of their dewy setting spray just to melt any excess powders that are still just chilling on my face. And fanning that out. Alright, and next I am just going to apply mascara and eyelashes really quick. I completely forgot to like bronze and apply blush, but I'm going to take the ABH bronzer in the shade Saddle right here, and then I'm going to take their blush trio in Pool Party and take Blank right here. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of Blank and Cash, and cash. Alright, and now that we are all bronzed and blushed, it is time to highlight, and I figured what better highlighter to use than the new ABH loose highlighter shades that just launched. We have the gold shade right here, which is called Vegas, and this pink peach shade right here, which is Peach Fizz. For this look, I think I'm just going to take Vegas, and I know I'm sounding like a broken record, and like this is a sponsored video, but it really isn't. I just really love these products. If you have not tried any of their loose highlighters before, I highly recommend them. It can be a little weird to get used to considering it is just like powder, but once you get the hang of it, they are super blinding and really pretty. But to start out, I'm just going to take some of their setting spray on one half of my face and then let that kind of chill out a bit, and then just pick up some of the highlighter on a brush, just blend that in like that. I mean, are you kidding? Look at how like gorgeous that looks. Alright, and for lips, I'm going to take this nude liquid lipstick, of course from ABH. This is a full face of ABH, but it is in the shade Sepia. Alright guys, here's the finished look! Welcome if you made it. So let's get into my final thoughts on the brand new ABH Luminous Foundation. I mean, truth be told, I love this foundation. I know this is only the first time that I've used it, but I mean, usually if things work out for you the very first time, then that means that it is good for a reason. I mean, normally I have like textured skin, and I obviously have like some breakouts, which you can't really tell. I mean, obviously right there. Like I said, I have like semi-textured skin in certain areas. Right now my skin looks super nice and super smooth, which is a rarity when it comes to applying foundations. I've had troubles in the past with like literally my pores look like craters on the moon because it just seeps in, but with this it is not doing that, and my skin looks super nice. Just the foundation or just the powders that are doing that, or if it's just the combo of both of them together. I know the foundation is $38 and the powders are $36, but for what you get and what the formula is, I really think it's worth it. Unfortunately, it is like after 1 a.m, so I won't be able to wear this for a long time to give like a full wear review, but if you guys would like to see that, give this video a thumbs up, and I will do like a foundation wear test throughout the day, and I'll probably just do that on like my Instagram like story or like IGTV or something like that. And so like I said, if that is something that you are interested in seeing me do, then give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below letting me know if you are thinking about buying the foundation from ABH or any of these products that I have used in this video. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can be notified every time that I upload a brand new video. I know I was away for like a month-ish, but I am hoping to be back and uploading more frequently because I really do love and enjoy filming and editing and uploading for you guys to watch, whether it be like makeup or any type of video, but I really do enjoy it, so I hope that I can continue to do this. And thank you again to Anastasia and Norvina for sending this package to me and all of these items. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. It has been a long time coming since I uploaded a brand new video. I just had a lot.